Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today the Houston Astros will play the San Diego Padres for Game 21 of the regular season and try to be over 500 for the first time since they were 2-1. Not only that, get their first sweep of the season. The Astros have had multiple series wins so far this year. They won their series against the Mets. They won their series against the Twins. They won their series against the Angels. So multiple series wins so far for this Astros team. They have not been they've been swept once. They've lost a couple series without getting swept to the Cardinals and the Mariners, but what they have not done is get a sweep so far, and they're going to try to go do that with their ace on the mound, Framber Valdez. I like the Astros' chances to go out there and get the sweep today, and here's why. It's who's on the mound tonight for the Houston Astros. Framber Valdez on the mound. Last game we saw Framber Valdez, it was a struggle. He was really, really struggling against the Cardinals, and it was really bad. And we don't see often really bad games from Framber Valdez in a row. We saw Framber Valdez in Houston, second series of the season. He had a terrible outing against the San Francisco Giants and looked terrible. What does he do his next outing? He goes out there and, kills it against the Mariners and goes 6-7 innings killing it. So we saw last time Framber had a really bad outing. He had a really good bounce back. I expect that tonight. Now, it's a little harder, the fact that he is facing a great lineup, one of the best offenses in baseball right now, and in the last two games they've only got 6 runs, so their offense is due. But it is Framber Valdez, and Valdez had a really good outing against them last year, got a win against this Padres team last year, so I think it makes you more confident in Framber Valdez going up against this Padres team. And this offense is due for a big game. Their offense was great. Their offense was great on Friday, and they were amazing with 12 hits and 6 runs to give them the win. But yesterday, the offense wasn't that great. Only 3 runs. It was the pitching that got them the win. Facing Dylan Cease today, a guy who's really been struggling so far. He's had 3 or 4 starts so far. I think it's 3, and has a 6.64 ERA. That makes you think that this Astros lineup can get going with a guy, facing a guy like Dylan Cease, who's really had some struggles early on. So that makes me think that the Astros lineup will have a good day against him with the way he's been struggling, but most likely he'll probably kill us today, and the Astros get a win. If you guys remember, Dylan Cease on opening day killed the Astros. I believe that's correct. It was Dylan Cease that killed the Astros on opening day, and these two guys had an amazing showdown on opening day, Valdez and Cease. So could we potentially see that again? I don't know. I think both guys have had some struggles at times this year, and so that will be interesting to see if both guys can get it going today. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go over this lineup today for the Astros. Altuve's at leadoff, but at DH. Isak is at 3. Isak is at the second spot at third base. Alvarez is in left field again today at the 3 spot. Pena, they're doing this again where he's at, obviously shortstop, but at the 4 spot. He was a cleanup yesterday for the first time last season. Moved Christian Walker to the 5 spot for the first time since 2021, and it worked since he had a 2-run home run. And speaking of Walker, he is at the 5 spot at first base. Caratini in the lineup for back-to-back days. Caratini is in the lineup at catcher again. This time with no Yanner Diaz. Yanner Diaz not playing today. Jake Myers is at the 7 spot at center field. Cam Smith is at the 8 spot in right field, and Mauricio Dubon is at the 9 spot, and he's at second base. So there are a lot of guys in this Astros lineup who have had struggles against Dylan Cease. Outside of Jose Altuve, Jose Altuve is 5 for 15 with 2 home runs. Outside of that, the rest of the lineup has really struggled against some guys like Christian Walker, Yordan Alvarez. A lot of guys in this lineup have really had struggles against Dylan Cease. I hope that changes tonight. Obviously, Jose Altuve is not a guy that has had struggles against him, but the rest of the lineup, not so much. It's been a struggle. Let me know your thoughts on this Astros series finale in the comment section. Hopefully the Astros can go and get their first sweep of the season, go to 11-10. That would be unbelievable. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.